Bradley Metrock, CEO, Project Voice, This Week in Voice Daily, Thursday, July 21st. I want to talk about a company I find fascinating in this voice and AI space, a company called Blerp. Yes, Blerp. B-L-E-R-P. So what is Blerp? So Blerp is a company that is basically the Giphy for audio. So Giphy, if you don't know what that is, G-I-P-H-Y, you have all these GIFs, and you can go there and get GIFs and tons of GIFs, huge library of GIFs, and put them in emails, put them in social, whatever you want to do. Blerp is doing something similar for audio and audio sound bites, and I'll walk through the website in a second. But this is an article from Utah Business talking about, just from a couple of months ago, talking about how Blerp, one of the founders of Blerp, created this audio soundbite of Shia LaBeouf, and based on his ramblings and nonsense, and it was downloaded over 40,000 times. So he thought, hey, maybe there's something to this. And turns out there was. The Alexa Fund has jumped on board as a major investor, as well as others. So they've got all these different sound bites that you can play. Like if I click this here. So you can imagine, and the purpose of this is while you're gaming or while people are streaming or creating other types of content, you have this need for audio in real time, these different audio sound bites that you can inject. And you see this sort of thing, I've been a fan of Jim Cramer, of Mad Money fame for a long time, and he actually does something similar where he'll hit different buttons, and it'll, based on what he's talking about, if the stock is good or a dog or whatever, he'll hit a button and inject sound into his conversation and his presentation of the points he's trying to make in support of it, whatever it is he's saying. So there's nothing different about the way that Twitch and different streaming and content creation works. You need sound to augment what you're doing, and so Blerp creates the means to do that more easily than ever before. Now, I have talked to these Blerp folks before about their business and just learning about it, and told them at the time how intrigued I am by what they're doing. And I told them that their business has a distant predecessor, and you're looking at it. So I'm a longtime gamer. I have a lot of different gaming memorabilia. Some of it's quite rare, and this is one of those things. So this device is called a Smack Talk, and this was released for Xbox 360. And what you do is, this is a controller for Xbox 360, an old one, and you plug a microphone in here and you talk to people as you're playing. Sometimes a lot of not very nice things are said. This, you plug this into the headphone jack that's at the base of the controller. You get it snug in there. It's got this band that kind of straps it in place, and now it's an attachment to your controller. And instead of plugging the headphone up here, you now plug it in here, and all the sound is routed through this box. So what you do is I'm going to move this up close to the camera. You can hit record right here, and there's 5 different buttons. So you could record yourself or different audio from the internet or the computer, and have 5 different sound bites that you can deploy at will during a game, to the annoyance and dismay of your opponents. And maybe you just killed somebody in Call of Duty, and you start hitting some sort of sound bite that makes them mad, makes them rage, makes them perhaps want to quit, because so much of what goes on in gaming is mental anyway. But for other types of content creators and other types of entertainment, other types of media, this same approach is used to great effect. So the Blerp folks thought this was interesting, that their business has a predecessor. This smack talk thing is really hard to find. It was hard to find back in the day it was actually being sold, much less now. So it's, I think, what Blerp is doing, and the concept of sound and how we can manipulate sound and use sound intentionally and with great purpose is at the heart of everything going on with voice assistants and conversational AI. No sound is accidental anymore. Everything is done purposefully, and Blerp and Blerp's entire business is a acknowledgement of that, and it's built on that principle. So check them out. I'm going to include the link to their website in the description in the video. Really fascinating young company. For This Week in Voice Daily, thank you for watching. Until next time.